What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to make a quick video, and I've never done one of these before where it's not a live stream. It's just a actual video of me talking. I just wanted to give my opinion on what I think the 49ers need to do to make a second half run. And I guess the question to you guys, if you watch the video, is do you think the Niners are capable of a second half run? I personally think they are. But based on what happened in the first half of the season, some things have to change. Um, Number one, the Niners have to be more consistent on both sides of the ball. We saw in LA the Niners running at his, I think, highest level of how much, how they played this season, where both sides were operating at a really high level and were really efficient. The Niners offense was putting points on the board, which was putting pressure on the Rams to have to score, which in turn helped the Niners pass rush get home. And that's when the Niners are at their best. The Niners, unfortunately, with Jimmy Garoppolo, are not built to come from behind from massive deficits. I think the addition of Christian McCaffrey is really going to open up things for Jimmy, because I think Jimmy, with the short passing game and the ability to dump the ball off to somebody who can break tackles and get an easy 7 to 8 to 10 yards on a play, is huge for him. And I think it's huge for the rest of the offense, because it makes everybody's job a little bit easier, because now they have to worry about yet another weapon. You have Debo possibly coming back after the bye, along with already CMC, Ayuk, and Kittle, and hopefully in a healthy Elijah Mitchell. And the Niners offense could really do some things. You look at the stretch of teams that they're playing, everybody is pretty beatable. Miami, to me, is the biggest challenge. And I think Seattle, just because it's a division opponent and things just, for some reason, even when you're better than your division opponent roster-wise, you seem to have an issue for some reason. It's just how those things work. So the Niners really, I think their two focuses in the second half have to be, as far as teams when they play them, would be the Miami Dolphins, I think, and the Seattle Seahawks. Getting those two games from the Seahawks, and also beating the Miami Dolphins. Those are like my three games that I'm really watching. Arizona, of course, will be interesting because the Cardinals have been pretty bad this season. But again, division opponent, we know how those things go. Another thing that happened in the first half of the season was they were injury prone like crazy. They just got hurt at an alarming rate. Now they're coming back from a lot of those injuries after the bye week. So another key to the second half, besides having the team play well on both sides of the ball, is just, staying healthy as possible. Because the more healthy they stay and the more cohesion they have with guys that are on the field, which in turn makes their play be better. With people in and out of the lineup constantly, you have a lot of, assignment issues, or people may not know where they need to be on defense and on offense. Maybe someone doesn't quite know the offensive play call or where they need to be, as far as where they need to sit on what side of the formation. But when you have guys that are in there that are the healthy ones that are always in there, you don't have those issues. And I think the other issue is Jimmy Garoppolo needs to play. If you want to take a microscope and point it on one game that he can really kind of zone in on, or where he needs his level of play to be, would be the Rams game. Doing and taking what the defense gave him, making some big throws when he needs to, and really just staying out of his own way with turnovers. He's going to throw the other team a ball or two. That's just, we have to learn and we have to come to accept that. But if Jimmy can keep his play at an even keel and be as much of a facilitator, a point guard, whatever you want to call him, as much as he can, I think the Niners are better for it. The Niners have plenty of playmakers where he just needs to get the ball to them and get out of the way. Defensively, they're at their best when they can play fast with their hair on fire. The question about Jason Verrett is going to be huge, because if Jason Verrett can step in and be healthy, he will be as good, if not better, than Emmanuel Moseley, which will put a lot less pressure on Charvarius Ward. And the safeties can play freely. With the Niners possibly getting back Azeez Al-Shaair and Greenlaw, that's going to put less pressure on Fred Warner. And looking at the defensive line, I know Jordan Willis is possibly coming back, along with maybe Eric Armstead. Not sure on the Kinlaw situation. So Like the Niners are primed to make a run here. They just have to put it all together. They have to put it all together defensively, offensively, and health. Those are the things really they need to do. They need to play as much error-free offensive football as possible, and they need to score because when they score, they put less pressure on the defense, and the defense gets to play freely and get after it. When they get after it, we all know what kind of problems they make for opposing offenses. So those are my, I guess, keys or what I think the Niners need to do. And like I said, they have a winnable schedule against a lot of really middle of the road teams. You know, we said going into the season, we looked at the Bears game as an automatic win. So I'm not really taking anything for granted or overcompensating this team or saying this team is really, really good and they're going to make this huge run. I'm being cautiously optimistic. Do I think it's possible? Yes. Can they fall flat on their face? Yes. So hopefully, you know, they take what's in front of them one game at a time. They stay as healthy as possible and they play complementary ball. And if they can do that, I think the Niners have a really good shot at making a run and getting into the playoffs, getting that division, winning that division, and getting ready to play football in January and February. That's the goal. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like I said, I never do videos like this. That's usually just audio. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow with Amin the Dream at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Till then, guys, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you on the other side.